Odua Elder Council allegedly ruled that no wife is allowed to go about with fake Yeyeluwa staff anymore. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. Is still on the Royals. Dela Right, how are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dela Right. May God bless you. Sorry, my voice is somehow weird because I am under the weather. Report reaching us right now is that the Odua Elder Council have ruled that no wife is allowed to go about with the Yeyeluwa staff of office anymore. You're all aware that there's been a very serious issue with the Yeyeluwa staff of office. I explained to you the other time that when the Ooni of Ife got married to Miriam, he actually made Miriam Yeyeluwa. At that time, he seemed to be under whatever influence that he was under at the time. But when he started going back to Queen Naomi to beg Queen Naomi allegedly, they said he now said the issue of Yeyeluwa's authority should be on hold until everything is sorted out. And at the time, Ooni of Ife made Yeyeluwa, gave that position to Olori Mariam. They had issues with Olori Ronke, who also wanted the position and all of that. And not just because of the issue that came up with Olori Naomi, also because of the fact that Ronke wanted that position. There was this very serious altercation between the wives because of Yeyeluwa, and at some point, the original Yeyeluwa staff disappeared from, to nowhere. Nobody could see it until such a time when they say they will come and swear, and now the Yeyeluwa staff appeared again. So when Ooni of Ife had these issues with Olori Mariam, he collected the Yeyeluwa staff of office and kept it. But because Miriam had enjoyed, everything that came with that staff, those privileges, when she goes for an occasion, the way she's received and everything, Miriam could no longer stay without the Yeyeluwa staff. They said she went ahead and created her own Yeyeluwa staff. And they also said that she's not the only one that owns that Yeyeluwa staff. They said Olori Ronke also has a Yeyeluwa staff. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing the Yeyeluwa stuff very well. I'm sorry about that, but I do know that you understand what I'm saying. Okay, now they all have this Yeyeluwa stuff that they are going about with, and Miriam is going about with it, even though Oni has made it very clear that this thing with the Yeyeluwa stuff needs to be on hold until issues are completely sorted out. But Miriam would never hear that one. You made me Yeyeluwa, and so shall it be, whether you want it or not. So right now, with the mixed interest and conception concerning this Yeyeluwa stuff, the Odua Elder Council has come out to rule allegedly that nobody is allowed to go about with any fake Yeyeluwa stuff, that they have the obligation to protect their tradition, and the tradition can never be looked down on because of one person's desire to become something. That at the appointed time, they are going to evaluate this thing with the Yeyeluwa again and decide on who the real Yeyeluwa is. But Miriam is not going to have that. The reason is because she probably knows that at the end of the day, they are still going to give that position to Queen Naomi. And that is what she never wants. You know that Yeyeluwa in the Ife land, they say it's a very big position for a woman, that, you are highly reverent when you have that position. So anybody who gets the position fights to keep the position. And when Ooni of Ife made Olori Mariam Yeyeluwa, apparently Ooni of Ife never knew that, things will get to where it is right now. Ooni of Ife thought that was the best decision he was making at the time. But of course, we are all aware that Queen Naomi was the Yeyeluwa. So now that Ooni seemed to have clarity, maybe he is thinking that, okay, he needs to give this position back to Queen Naomi. But it's not going to come without a fight, because you willingly gave it to Olori Mariam. So they said, Miriam goes about with this Yeyeluwa stuff all the time, everywhere, and people misunderstand it, and they think that that staff that Miriam is carrying is the original staff. Meanwhile, it's not, and that is consigned to the Odua elders, and that is why they are saying that nobody has the right to be going about with the Yeyeluwa staff that is not the original one. Nobody should abuse the privilege of, having been given the position to go to have that staff. That staff is very, very important to the people of Ife, because any woman who is Yeyeluwa happens to be the leader of women in the Ife land, and so nobody should go about with a Yeyeluwa staff of office that is not actually the real Yeyeluwa staff of office. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, people.
Yeah.